All right, welcome back to another episode of Kendo's Pick. This week we're going to begin the spotlight on the Richie Boy Briar Wellington. That's right, the next few weeks I'm going to be going over matches from the Richie Boy of the past and Richie Boy from the Lunacy days. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Richie Boy, Briar Wellington, and his fucking regulo bitch.
He can afford a hotter bitch than that.
She's good enough for me, though.
Well, at least get a call, girl. Don't bring your girlfriend. Oh, you dumb bitch.
That means take a shower, you smelly bitch.
He nutted on her stomach in the dressing room and didn't even wipe it off with a towel. So one of the juggalos in the crowd was just giving her a helping hand. And here we have the international superstar juggalo Nozawa.
Nozawa, right there. He is a juggalo. You can tell by the wraith on his pants.
And he's doing the bird. Do the bird.
A giant fan of Coco Beware Nozawa. Trained by Coco Beware, as a matter.
So 3D and Guido, their fucking commentary has always been phenomenal. But it's one of those commentaries that didn't age very well. Some of their stuff was a little bit offensive for the how sensitive people are nowadays, I should say. All right, so the guys are going to lock it up. And this is Juggalo Nozawa from Japan. And he is going to be taking on none other than Briar Wellington, the Richie Boy. Now, I did have to cut some of the commentary. As I said, 3D and Guido, their commentary did not age very well. Some of their stuff was a little bit edgy. It was a different time back then. This was from JCW Volume 3. I want to say the early 2000s, 02, 03, somewhere in there. That's when this DVD had come out. Richie Boy with a 2 count. But again, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Richie Boy, I know that he is still wrestling nowadays in JCW and Lunacy every so often, but Richie Boy is one of the day oneers. Whether he be a heel or a good guy, Richie Boy is just a fucking great competitor. I'm sure some of you are probably wondering why there's only 2 ropes. Not sure if anyone has ever seen the footage of Matt Cross where he went to do the moonsault off of the middle rope to the outside and it snapped. But this was that show. This was literally the match after it. And I don't want to take too much away from this match, but Matt Cross did break his neck doing that all those years ago. But I digress. Anyway, Nozawa was stomping the fuck out of the Richie Boy. Richie Boy, again, has played the heel for the most part of his career. I don't recall if he's been a face. I would imagine at some point he has. But I just don't recall it. Another thing I wanted to point out about Nozawa is they just recently launched the new JCW website, and some of their alumni, they don't have Nozawa listed. And he's definitely a big part of JCW and a fucking juggalo at that. Crowd trying to get behind him there. Nozawa with some vicious chops. Putting a hurting on old Richie Boy. Now this was before Richie Boy had any G's. He was coming to the ring with a different female each time, I do believe. Or maybe it was the same female. It's kind of hard to tell with these older videos because they didn't really have much storyline. They were just kind of putting shit together. I mean, it was even called Juggalo Championship Wrestling back then. I don't think they really tried to put too much effort into it. I mean, obviously the wrestlers are going to try to put on a good match, as they all did. And, you know, we'll get into some more of the earlier tapes very shortly. And you can see, you know, regardless of how good the production was or how good the turnouts were, the talent always tried to fucking put on a phenomenal show for whoever was in the fucking building at the time. Again, Nozawa getting some love from the juggalos in attendance. Tries to smack him up against that ring pole, but fucking Richie Boy turns it around. And now Richie Boy with some vicious chops out there on the outside. His bitch is just trying to stay the fuck out of the way, which is fucking hilarious. They finally got this bitch back into the inside. And as you can see, Richie Boy is in control. Nice fucking suplex there. Only gets the 2 count. Locks him up in a nice camel clutch, and the fucking juggalos hit him with something. The juggalos in attendance saving Nosawa with a beer can of some sort. Some form of fucking trash. That just pissed the Richie Boy right off though. And now he's going to take it out on Nosawa. Nice standing moonsault there. Richie Boy was a lot younger, a lot more agile, light on his feet, if you will, back then. I do believe he even hits a moonsault off the top in this match. That could be another match I'm thinking of. Nice little Death Valley driver there. Yeah, here we go. I think this is it. Yep, look. I'd like to see Breyer do that now. Breyer Wellington, that's a call out, brother. I would love to see you hit that fucking moonsault off the top nowadays. But Nosawa not gonna fucking take shit lightly. He grabs the fucking bitch. I don't know if he was gonna bounce her head off the turnbuckle or trying to lay one on her, but Richie Boy fucking shut that shit down real quick. And another big time move. 1, 2. Only the 2 count again. Only the 2. I'm not sure what the fuck they're saying, but the crowd's trying to get behind fucking Nosawa again. I think this one's going to be wrapping it up real quick. Yep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The quick roll up, and here is your winner, Nosawa, the Juggalo fucking Japanese Juggalo Nosawa. Congratulations. That's going to wrap this week's up. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up this week's Kendo's pick. Next week, we're still going to have more of the Richie Boy Breyer Wellington, so stick around for that. And if not, you can go eat a bowl of poop, bitch.